Bluey has captured hearts worldwide with its touching stories and lovable characters.
Here comes the aeroplane! Aw, does baby don't like his dubby-dubby?
But what about the friends who make her world so special? From mysterious backstories to hilarious quirks, these pups bring their own magic to every episode. Ever wondered what makes them tick? Or what secrets they're hiding? Let's give you the juicy, tail-wagging details of Bluey's crew and uncover what makes them just as unforgettable as the Healer family. Indy is the golden pup with an eco-friendly vibe. Raised by a mom who's all about natural living, Indy avoids anything processed. Hot dogs, sugar, preservatives, you name it. In Family Meeting, we learn that her family might even be vegan. Imagine trying to explain that to a group of hyper pups at a birthday party. Indy's outlook on life is shaped by her unique upbringing, and she's got a playful dynamic with Rusty, often pretending they're a married couple raising a baby. The chemistry is undeniable, so much so that fans are already shipping Indy and Rusty as the show's ultimate endgame. Whether or not that happens, Indy is a thoughtful and creative friend who always brings something special to the table. Jack Russell, the Jack Russell Terrier, is a whirlwind of energy and determination. Living with ADHD, Jack sometimes struggles to focus, but his boundless enthusiasm more than makes up for it. In Army, we see how his friendship with Rusty helps him channel his energy into something constructive. Jack's future seems almost predestined. He's got his sights set on the Army, just like Rusty's dad. Whether they're playing cricket or embarking on epic adventures, Jack and Rusty are a dynamic duo. Snickers, the dachshund with a brain as big as his personality and almost as long as his body. Snickers might just be Bluey's oldest pal. How do we know? Their moms, Chili and Snickers' mom, were part of the same moms group back in the day, which means Snickers and Bluey practically grew up together. But there's more to Snickers than meets the eye. Did you notice his signature cap emblazoned with the Australian flag? Snickers might be short, but he's proudly patriotic. While he's usually up for a good laugh, there's something mysterious about Snickers. In the episode The Sign, where Bluey dramatically announces her retirement from school, Snickers is nowhere to be found. Did he have a dentist appointment? A secret mission? Or maybe he just wanted a nap? Because let's face it, those little legs must get tired. Despite his occasional absence, Snickers is a cornerstone of Bluey's crew, bringing smarts, sass, and a unique charm to every game. Chloe is one of Bluey's closest friends, and their bond is as wholesome as it gets. Whether it's playing at Chloe's fancy house or attending her birthday parties, Bluey and Chloe are practically inseparable. Chloe's family dynamic is unique, too. She has a younger brother and lives in what's probably the show's most luxurious house. Despite her seemingly perfect life, Chloe is down to earth and always up for a good time with her friends. Mackenzie, the black and white border collie, is the group's resident cool kid. As one of the smartest dog breeds out there, border collies are natural problem solvers, and Mackenzie is no exception. Originally hailing from New Zealand, Mackenzie's family moved to Australia for his dad's job. That makes him an international pup, with a touch of worldly sophistication. But Mackenzie isn't all smooth sailing. Beneath his confident exterior lies a pup who's had to overcome some big hurdles. Thanks to the support of his pals and the magical teaching style of Calypso, Mackenzie has worked through childhood fears, including a traumatic moment he once shared with Rusty. Oh, and about that rumor. Does Bluey's pup design resemble Mackenzie a little too much? Coincidence? You decide. Rusty, the fiery red Kelpie, wasn't just born to be a star. He was almost the star. Yep, this action-packed pup was originally meant to be the main character of Bluey, and he even had the name Mackenzie penciled in for the job. While that didn't happen, Rusty has solidified his spot as a fan favorite, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. He's the kind of kid who's always on the go. Whether he's bowling a cricket ball, leading an army game, or scaling imaginary cliffs during a backyard adventure, if there's fun to be had, Rusty's already halfway there with a plan. Rusty's leadership skills are unmatched. When the group needs direction, Rusty is the first to step up and organize the chaos. He's the friend who can take a simple game of tag and turn it into an epic battle with rules, objectives, and maybe even team uniforms. But his take-charge attitude isn't just about being bossy. It's about making sure everyone has the best time possible. On the other side of Bluey's house lives Lucky, the yellow Labrador with a passion for sports. Rugby, cricket, you name it. If it involves a ball, Lucky's in. He's always out in the yard tossing something around with his dad, who shares his love for rugby. While Lucky doesn't attend the same school as Bluey, he's a constant presence in her life. His high energy and love for the outdoors make him a great neighbor and an even better friend. Honey, the glasses-wearing beagle, is one of the most inventive pups in the group. With a talent for building models and making toys, Honey could easily grow up to be an engineer or architect. Her family is close to the Healers, often hanging out together at barbecues or other events. Despite her quiet demeanor, Honey's creativity and kind heart make her a favorite among the pups. She's the type of friend who's always there to lend a helping paw. Winton, the English bulldog, might be small, but his personality is anything but. He prides himself on being an obedient breed, but his backstory reveals a lot about his resilience. His parents are divorced, but Winton's dad is actively involved in his life, often taking him on adventures. Winton has a bit of a crush on Coco, but alas, she doesn't feel the same. On the bright side, his dad has a new partner, and Winton's about to gain 3 step-siblings, which promises more chaos and cuteness in the next season. Judo is Bluey's next-door neighbor, and while living just a few paw steps away sounds like a recipe for constant playdates, these two haven't always been besties. Judo is the kind of pup who prides herself on looking sharp and staying spotless. Her coat is so pristine it probably doubles as a mirror. That's mostly thanks to her mom, Wendy, who's on a never-ending quest to keep her daughter sparkling clean and far away from anything remotely messy or fun, depending on who you ask. But here's the twist. Even Judo can't resist the occasional dive into the world of mud, chaos, and Bingo's butterfly-related antics. When she lets her guard down, Judo shows she's more than her polished exterior. Over time, she and Bluey have bridged their differences, learning to enjoy life's hiccups together, whether that means sharing a laugh, getting into mischief, or just figuring out how to coexist with siblings. Now let's talk about Judo's family life, which adds a whole other layer to her story. Her parents are divorced, and in the episode Butterflies, we catch hints that Judo spends time with her dad and possibly his new family. Could this explain her occasional impatience with younger pups like Bingo? Imagine bouncing between homes, learning new family dynamics, and trying to stay fabulous through it all. It's a lot for a little pup to handle. Honestly, Judo's reactions are pretty relatable for anyone who's ever had a younger sibling or step-sibling who just doesn't get it. But Judo isn't just about the drama. She's complex, resilient, and surprisingly funny when you least expect it. Whether she's reluctantly joining a game or defending her spotless coat from an impending mud splatter, Judo adds her own unique flair to Bluey's world. She's proof that even the glamorous pups have their messy moments, and those moments make her all the more lovable. Coco, the pink poodle with a flair for drama, is another OG member of Bluey's baby group. Life isn't exactly easy for Coco, though. She's one of 9 siblings. Yes, 9. Which probably explains why she's always trying to stand out. And stand out, she does. Coco has a knack for bending the rules in games, not because she's a troublemaker, but because she's got big ideas and isn't afraid to share them. But wait, what's this about Coco having a thing for Mackenzie? In the circus, Coco pretty much forces Mackenzie to play her husband in a game, even though, well, the game wasn't even about marriage. Classic Coco, always aiming for a dramatic storyline. By the end of the episode, she finally gets Mackenzie to play along, even if he's half asleep. Coco may be a rule bender, but she's loyal to her friends and always ready to bring a touch of pizzazz to their adventures. And there you have it. Bluey's friends in all their glory. These pups aren't just side characters, they're a vital part of what makes Bluey the incredible show it is. Each one has a story, a personality, and a place in Bluey's colorful world. Which friend is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bluey Deep Dives.